Hey guys, this is Shane with a Curator of the Lost midweek selling update. So I've got like 14 items that have sold for roughly $310, $320. I had about 30 bucks into it, so a nice 10x return. So lots of good stuff. So I appreciate the views. Look forward to the comments, and as always, subscribe. We'll keep doing this and see what happens. So before I jump in, I will say that I've got my WKRP turkey drop shirt on, and I'd ordered this thing for Thanksgiving, and I was going to do some kind of Thanksgiving something with, and even wear this at, when family came over, and because of shipping, it just showed up like it's mid-December now. I got it from TeePublic online, and they made it right. They had to send me another one. The original one got lost, so who knows? But anyway, if you've never seen this episode, if you do the WKRP turkey drop episode, it's worth watching the episode, or at least even if you just watch the last 3 or 4 minutes, it's definitely worth watching. So anyway, let's jump into what was sold. So again, 14 things. A lot of $10 to $20 items, and I had a big set of Time Life books that did sell that biased it, right? So a little bit, but a lot of $10, $15, $20 items. So this first thing I had, and I had just found this for like 50 cents, was this, it was this old German magazine. This was it offered when Germany, I think this was early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and they got to like the semis at the FIFA World Cup, at Mexico. Great game. It was like the game of the century at the time, against England. So anyway, this chronicles that game. Sold it for 20 bucks. Here's one I had found on the 25-cent sale, or 25-cent shelf at my library. This electric drives. It sold for 10 bucks. I actually paid $2 for this one. It was a local kind of North Alabama, North Mississippi history of the 7 brothers of Dark Hollow, going through this family history. Sold this for 15 bucks. Bushcraft, survival, wilderness survival, $1. Got this in a estate sale probably about a month ago. What's interesting about this book, I kept getting offers for $5 for this book, and I was like, kept declining them, and then somebody paid 10 bucks for it. So I was just like, nah, that's too low. I'm not going to accept that. And anyway, 10 bucks for that. Here's one I took 10 bucks or 12 bucks for. 5 fur traders. I paid $1.50. 5 fur traders of the Northwest sold. $17. It's on Miami football. Good. All right. Now here's one I've had on my shelf for a while, and it's early edition, of this John Le Carre's Call for the Dead. He wrote Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Smiley's People, Spy Who Came In From the Cold. One of the great all-time classics. This sold for 18 bucks. It's good. It's been on my shelf a while, so I was glad to finally see it go. This one I sold for like 30. This Techniques of Motor Racing. So nice one. This kind of stuff always sells. It might take a little time, but it always sells. It's anything, that's race cars, Ferraris, things like that. It's good. Norton's Star Atlas, the one with the dust jacket. This one sold for 13. This was the 1964 edition. It's good. All right, here's one that I had on my shelf forever, and I just took a best offer for 15. But it's a classic, Trees and Tree Planting, and this is one of these. It's in the public domain. It's considered one of these, historic, books. But I took 15 for it. I've had this thing for probably a year and a half, and it's a first edition of this Trees and Trees Planting. Somebody will enjoy it. I thought it would bring more than that. It didn't. It's okay. All right, here's a huge book, The History of the Fay School. I forget where that was from. I think it's like an art school, and let's see where they're at. I think it's around the Boston area. It's arts kind of school. Their history. This one sold for 15. Then I did sell the Civil War set. I had these listed for 100. It's a 28 volume set. I've got all of them. Time Life. I had them listed for 119. I paid plus shipping. I paid, let's see, 50 cents. I paid $14 for the set at a sale, probably 6 weeks ago. They sold, so I got a best offer for $109. Somebody wanted a $10 discount. So I sold them for $109 plus shipping. I think shipping's, it's like $35. So, I made roughly like $80 off these. So that's good. And, you get that space back. They will sell, but they take up a lot of space. Here's Hawaiian language. I sold this one for $12. Here's the Melungians. I sold this for $10. I mispronounce it every time. A viewer told me how to say this, and I don't remember. But this is, kind of like on the Virginias, Carolinas. This race of people. They think maybe it was, some Portuguese descent that got stranded there. It's kind of that, right? So a good sale. And then the last one, this is one that I paid 50 cents for, I believe, maybe $1, but it was a early edition of Kontiki, Thor Heyerdahl's. He wrote several, great adventurer. This is, I don't know, like in the 50s or something. He got him and like 5 buddies, and they got on a raft, and went across the ocean. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I think they made a movie on it. But anyway, that's it. 14 item sales, even though it's more items because of the time life. But 14 different sales. Had about $30 into it. Sold for like $310, $320. So good return on investment. A good midweek. So anyway, thanks for the view. I appreciate it. Hopefully you found that informative. Look forward to your comments. Subscribe and watch the WKRP episode on the turkey drop. So talk to you soon. Bye.